it's important that founders understand that angel investors need companies that can provide a 20 to 30 times return. And when founders first hear that, they say, "Isn't that kind of greedy?" But it really isn't greed; it's math. Unfortunately, when investing at this early stage, if you have, say, 10 companies in your startup portfolio, most of your return is going to come from one company. So if that company only returns, say, 10x, then as an investor, I'd have been better off putting my money into a bank CD. So that's why 10x isn't enough, and we have to really believe that every company can generate a 20x return, or it doesn't make sense for us to make that investment. So just as an example, if a startup company has a $10 million post-money valuation, investors have to see a path to a $200 million valuation. And that includes dilution from future rounds and from stock options. So, for example, if you assume a 4x to 8x ARR multiple, that means the company needs to generate $25 to $50 million in ARR. So those are the numbers that we're going to have to see in the pro forma. And some companies will say, "Well, we'll play a game. We'll just inflate our numbers, and that's what we'll put in the pro forma." But that doesn't really work, because during due diligence, we're really going to drill down on that pro forma, ask the entrepreneurs to justify all those numbers, and unrealistic financial projections are generally going to turn off investors. And another milestone that founders should focus on is the valuation at their next round, not the one that they're raising, but investors are going to be thinking about what the valuation is going to be at the next round. So a founder is going to raise money, and it's going to give them a certain amount of runway, maybe 18 months, maybe 24 months. And then we want to know, at the end of those 18 to 24 months, what milestones are you going to accomplish? And if you accomplish those milestones, we try to infer what a reasonable valuation will be for the next round. So, for example, if you've raised $10 million, you want to have a $20 million valuation in the next round, you've got to get to $3 to $5 million of ARR. And that can be very hard to do. And you have to do that in 24 months. And it's actually less than 24 months, because you really need 6 months to raise the next round. So, those are some numbers that I think would be very helpful for entrepreneurs to think about when they're putting their pitch together.